In today's video we will discuss the top 10 best teams for Madden 23 franchise. You don't want to miss this. Please make sure you subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel to stay updated with new videos. New videos release every Monday through Friday. Number 10. Dallas Cowboys. Top 3 players. Zach Martin 98 overall. Tyron Smith 95 overall. DeMarcus Lawrence 90 overall. The Cowboys are another team with a handful of truly elite players combined with solid players at most positions. Micah Parsons might be the most dangerous defender in all of Madden 23 with an X-Factor ability. Trayvon Diggs is another young guy who you really can't screw up developing and will turn into a shutdown cornerback. Pair those guys with Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, and a good offensive line, and you can see why the Cowboys are a top 10 Madden team. Number 9. Arizona Cardinals. Top 3 players. DeAndre Hopkins 96 overall. Buda Baker 92 overall. Rodney Hudson 89 overall. The Cardinals' offense is perfect for a top-tier Madden player. You have an elite young QB in Kyler Murray, 84 overall, 92 speed, 90 throw power, paired with a star receiver in DeAndre Hopkins. Then you have a bunch of speedy but underdeveloped receivers in Hollywood Brown, Rondale Moore, and Andy Isabella. If you are able to develop even just 2 of these 3 receivers, you will have a feared passing attack. If you are then able to draft and develop a speedy halfback, this will quickly turn the Cardinals into the best offense in Madden 23. The defense, however, is a completely different story. J.J. Watts is regressing and getting old. And Chandler Jones left for the Raiders. There really is no defense to speak of outside of your developmental user linebacker, 78 overall Isaiah Simmons. If you want offense and don't care about defense, the Cardinals are your team. Number 8. Cleveland Browns. Top 3 players. Myles Garrett 99 overall. Nick Chubb 96 overall. Denzel Ward 92 overall. The Cleveland Browns are a really solid Madden team. The Browns have a handful of really special players and then some guys who can become special with the right development. Myles Garrett may be even better than Aaron Donald on the defensive line this year. Nick Chubb is one of the best running backs in Madden 23. Denzel Ward is a young shutdown cornerback with elite speed, and Amari Cooper is a proven stud at receiver. Deshaun Watson is a stud being only 26 with a star development to turn into an elite quarterback. The Browns also have some young players who can develop into the next generation of superstars in Greg Newsome, Greedy Williams, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Number 7. San Francisco 49ers. Top 3 players. Trent Williams 99 overall. George Kittle 97 overall. Fred Warner 94 overall. If you think you'll be able to turn Trey Lance into a star QB, the 49ers are a steal at number 7. If you aren't great at developing quarterbacks, they may drop it down a little further down this list. Trey Lance is 72 overall and only 22 years old. With decent development. George Kittle and Deebo Samuel are 2 of the most dangerous weapons in all of Madden 23. That's why it's so important to develop Trey Lance. Receiver Danny Gray is a sleeper at 6'2" with 94 speed. He should be your second development priority with this team. Even with the potential to become a high-powered offense, the 49ers are a defensive team. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, Jimmy Ward, and Arik Armstead are all playmakers. If you can draft or develop a star cornerback, it will be very hard to move the ball on this defense. Number 6. Baltimore Ravens. Top 3 players. Mark Andrews 93 overall. Marlon Humphrey 90 overall. Ronnie Stanley 90 overall. The Ravens are this high almost exclusively because of Lamar Jackson. You can take half the teams in the NFL, and if they offered to trade you the top 3 players on their team in exchange for Jackson, you'd laugh and turn them down. 96 speed at quarterback with good throw power. However, the Ravens still have some really good pieces on their team. Mark Andrews is one of the best tight ends in the game, and J.K. Dobbins is still young enough to develop into a solid player. Unfortunately, you will need to draft or trade for some receivers. The Ravens' defense is still top tier. Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Peters, Marcus Williams, and Kyle Hamilton make up an elite secondary. Calais Campbell, Odefoa, Michael Pierce, and Patrick Queen make up a formidable front seven. All in all, you take this team to ensure you get Lamar Jackson. The defense is just a nice bonus. Number 5. Green Bay Packers. Top 3 players. Aaron Rodgers 96 overall. David Bakhtiari 94 overall. Jair Alexander 94 overall. The Green Bay Packers are a very good team to get in franchise mode. You can either ride out Aaron Rodgers for a couple of seasons or trade him immediately for a decent haul. Aaron Jones is always a dangerous running back in Madden. As he is starting to get older, you may want to focus on developing power back A.J. Dillon. The Packers' wide receiving group is pretty weak now that Davante Adams is no longer there, but receivers are usually easy enough to develop. The real reason the Packers are this high in our rankings is their defense. Jair Alexander is one of the best young cornerbacks in the game, and Eric Stokes, with his 95 speed, can easily be developed into another shutdown corner. Adrian Amos and Darnell Savage are both good Madden safeties, while Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith, and Devondre Campbell will cause fear in the front. Number 4. Kansas City Chiefs. Top 3 players. Travis Kelce 98 overall. Patrick Mahomes 95 overall. Chris Jones 91 overall. This is the first year in a while where the Chiefs aren't in the top 3 franchise mode teams. Losing Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins is a big reason for the drop, but they are still a team that will very much be in demand. The obvious reason anyone will take the Chiefs is Patrick Mahomes. If he wasn't on the Chiefs, they'd probably drop to somewhere near the middle of the pack. Mahomes is that important and truly one of the most dangerous players in the game. Travis Kelce is a really nice piece on offense, but he is getting a little old, so you may want to trade him early on to try to maximize the value you receive. Spend your time developing Mecole Hardman in order to turn him into the next Tyreek Hill. Marquez Valdes-Scantling can be another dangerous receiver with his 95 speed rating. On defense, Chris Jones, Justin Reed, L'Jarius Sneed, and Trent McDuff are great on D. Number 3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Top 3 players. Tom Brady 97 overall. Vita Vea 93 overall. Levante David 92 overall. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are an incredibly talented Madden team. They don't have any glaring positional weaknesses. The offense truly has no weaknesses in the first couple of years. After that, it will start to get dicey in Season 3. Tom Brady will be retired. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Julio Jones, and Leonard Fournette will be getting a little old to have any trade value. You'll have to rebuild this offense as the seasons go by. The defense is a similar story. It is loaded with great players. Some of them are getting a little on the older side, like Levante David, Shaq Barrett, and Akeem Hicks, but they also have plenty of young talent like Vita Vea, Devin White, and Antoine Winfield Jr. The main reason the Bucs aren't listed even higher is they don't have one of those players in Madden who absolutely terrifies opponents. Number 2. Buffalo Bills. Top 3 players. Stephon Diggs 95 overall. Trey White 93 overall. Jason Allen 92 overall. The Buffalo Bills could easily have been number 1 on this list. Josh Allen is one of the best Madden quarterbacks in the game. On the offensive side of the ball, you have Stephon Diggs and Dawson Knox, who will both be very dangerous. The one weakness the Bills have had on offense historically in Madden has been running back. Devin Singletary is just too slow to use. However, the Bills addressed this weakness well in the draft by taking James Cook. If you focus on developing him, you will have an elite running back in no time. On the defensive side of the ball, the Bills have a lot of weapons. They have 2 of the best safeties in the game in Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. Tre'Davious White is a top 5 cornerback, and Von Miller is a dominant pass rusher. Tremaine Edmonds is one of the best user linebackers in the game with his height and speed, and Ed Oliver can turn into a dangerous D tackle. Number 1. Los Angeles Chargers. Top 3 players. Derwin James 93 overall. Khalil Mack 92 overall. Joey Bosa 91 overall. The Chargers are the top Madden 23 team to use in franchise mode. They have a young team and star players at every important position in Madden. Justin Herbert is everything you would want in a Madden quarterback. Austin Eckler is a dangerous Madden running back, and the receivers make up for their lack of speed with their superstar abilities. The defense is really what makes the Chargers stand out though. Pass rush is more important than ever in Madden 23, and the Chargers have two of the very best in Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. Derwin James is one of the best safeties in Madden 23 and still very young. J.C. Jackson, Bryce Callahan, and Asante Samuel Jr. form one of the best cornerback trios in Madden 23. While the Chargers may not immediately jump out as a dominant Madden team, once you play with them you will instantly know why they are rated at number 1 on our list. With so many great teams to pick from, it's up to you, for you to decide whether you want to build around your vets or your rookies. I hope you enjoyed our top 10 best teams for Madden 23 franchise. Please leave a comment below for any team you think we missed. Do not forget to subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel. And new episodes release every Monday through Friday.